Watch this. In golf, one of the most, do you know who Jack Nicklaus is or no? Jack Nicklaus? This is Jack Nicklaus. He's, let's see, one of his, actually, let's go like this. Let's go Jack Nicklaus wins, right? He won 117 professional tournaments in his career, right? And then watch this. The most major golf wins, let's see, list of major championship wins. Who's at the top of the list, right? And then who's second, right? So look, Tiger was trying to beat him, and because he got injured, he didn't beat him, and so he was close, 3 victories away, right? So Jack Nicklaus is technically the best golfer that's ever lived, you could say, right? And so the reason I bring it up is because one of the most important things here that you'll hear Jack Nicklaus say, and this should be the most important thing anyone hears as a new golfer, is this next part here. He has a section devoted to your head, right?
The single most important element in swinging a golf club is a steady head. Without a steady head, all the other fundamentals go out the window. Fortunately, the good Lord put my head right in the middle of my body, as he did with most of you. Let's try to leave it there when we address a golf ball and when we play a golf shot.
That's a joke. That's his joke. Good one, Jack. Good one, Jack. Funny, right? All right, so let's see how you do with your head position, right? Here we go. So we're going to check to see if the head is in the right position or not, right? And so this section is called keeping your posture. Now, if you're mishitting the ball, this is the first place to look to see why you're mishitting the ball. So here we go. Let's take a look. You start taking the club back. Let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, now, what happened? Do you see it? It went this way, didn't it? You see? And so now where's your head? Out of the box, right? And this right here, this is referred to in golf as a sway or a slide of your hip, okay? And so watch this. As you'll see in a moment here, watch this. Tom Watson's lessons, okay? Watch what he says. Watch this. Watch this. Not that, this next part.
Number 2, I remember one of the great tips I learned as a kid, and that is you want to turn your lower body in a barrel this way and then that way, like this. You don't want to be sliding outside the walls of the barrel this way. You want to be turning in the barrel.
So you're sliding outside the barrel, we say, right? And so that's something that we definitely have to solve for you. On this side, when you do that, your head moves a little bit over here, just a little. See how your nose is right here on that line? Watch as you go back. See how your nose is moved off the line? Okay? So that means that your head is actually moving away from the ball. You're moving over here, okay? And then that means that your spine angle's changed to this position. You're keeping your knee flex very nicely, though. So the biggest problem here in your backswing is what's called your hip sway and head movement, okay? And so we're trying to make sense of what we got to fix together. And that's why we do this. Yeah, sure. You have a point? Or down. Okay, so now on the way down, let's see what happens with your head and your hip. Okay, now where's your head going now even more? Way back, right? To your right, actually, but our left, right? You with me? Because you're falling toward your bag, which is over there to the right. And so this is why it's difficult to make consistent contact on the ball, right? And so you can see here that your head is moving off the line there, right? And so see how over here, though, you're doing a nice job. You're keeping your posture really nicely on this side, Grady. Good job. But over here is where the trouble is. You're falling in this direction, right? And let's screenshot that for you. Okay. Now let's continue here. As you go through the ball, at this moment, your head should still be in the gold box, right? And so you can see here now, your head is, once it fell out of the box, it's out of place, right? And so you can see here, that's the number one reason that you're having trouble getting the distance that you want to get on your shot, is because of this. Over here on the left side, though, you're doing a pretty good job. So I'm really not as worried about this side of things. This is actually good. This is your athleticism over here. You're keeping your position nicely. That's actually a great benefit. The biggest problem is over here on this side. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's going to be fun. You'll improve quickly for sure with some of this stuff, which is nice. You'll start seeing results pretty quickly once you get your head better. All right, let's take a look at this. So then you go back here. Now look, now when you finish, you're supposed to finish off your back foot. So you see how you're not finishing off your back foot. So this foot should have come around. Did you know that or no? Yeah. Have you seen that before? Let me show you. You know what I'm talking about? You do. You know what I'm talking about, right? Wait, do you watch golf? Do you watch golf? Do you? Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Like, so some of the big tournaments you watch? That's fun. I always like watching the big tournaments. Yeah, most of the time, let me see if I can find a picture. I like this video. Look at this. See the foot? Right? You see how his foot came around? And so when you come through the ball, the foot is supposed to release, we say. The right foot releases as you go through the ball. Cool, right? So we're going to have to help you get a better foot release, it's called, because you're not releasing your foot. But part of that's related to your head falling back.